remember a couple of months ago when I was making the mantle for the mantle clock, I was talking about using monkey wood. Then I changed my mind, I used oak. Well, I'm going to try and use some of this monkey wood for a pen. And I'm going to try and cut it in such a way that half of the pen will have the light and the other half will be the dark. And the pen kit that I'm going to use this time is called the Sierra pen. Now the other one that I did a week or so ago, that was called the Sierra button click. I'll show you the difference. Well, you can see a slight difference. This one has no button. This one has a button. And the brass tube is slightly shorter on this kit than it is on this kit. And a major difference is the transmission. The cartridge, or the ink refill rather, ejects out the nib by twisting it, and that's what this transmission is for. This one has no transmission. Anyway, we'll see what we can do here with that monkey wood. See if we can turn something that's going to look pretty good on this brass tube. Now you'll notice that this board is pretty badly cracked on the end here, so I'm going to have to cut this off. And also, once it's cut off here, I'll be able to tell better where I have to cut along here so that I can catch half and half, if you know what I mean. Well, now I think if I get the center of the blank right about there, that should be something like this. Now you can see that this line goes at an angle. It doesn't go straight up the board. So I can't cut parallel to this. I've got to go at an angle and try and follow along that grain. I think something like that will work. Now I had a really hard time trying to drill a hole down the center of those blanks. Actually the worst time I've ever had. Well, I do believe I sanded it down just a little bit too much there. I like the idea. Don't know if I want to waste the hardware on that one or not. Oh, maybe I'll try it, see what it looks like. No, I've sanded it too thin and I broke the end off. Good thing I've got extra tubes. I'm cutting up some more monkey wood here. This is going to be a little over 3/4 of an inch square. It's going to give me a lot more to work with. And then if I can't drill the hole through straight, well, it won't matter. You know, yesterday I was wondering why was it I was having such a hard time drilling the hole straight through those pen blank pieces. And all of a sudden it hit me. Just before I tried to drill those holes, I tried to cut through a piece of steel. Brought over my 3/8 inch bit that I was wanting to use, and this bit was still in the drill press. This is my good parabolic, I forget what they call it. Anyway, it's specially designed for drilling through pen blanks. Does a beautiful job. It did do a beautiful job. Anyway, without thinking, I drilled through the piece of steel with my good bit. I mean, it was my good bit. Yep, I've completely rounded over the outside corners of this bit. That's why it's not drilling true. In other little places I can see where the steel's been chipped off. Can't believe I did that. And you know what's even more amazing is, I'm telling you about it. Well, this is just an ordinary bit, but it's brand new. It's never been used. Just a coincidence I never had to use this size. This is a 27/64 inch bit, by the way. And I cut up 3 more blanks here. They're not quite as contrasty as the other ones were, but we'll see what happens. This reminds me a lot of mahogany. It's very powdery. Well, that's a little better. Okay, now this one, I'm not going to turn it down so close to the bushings. Well, I started out at 220 and I just finished off here at 1500, and I think that's ready for the wax. Okay, I did the wax thing about another 4 or 5 times. It looks pretty nice. I think we can press this one together. That looks a lot better. Okay, I want to have these as straight in line as possible here. And press it home. Yeah, I think that's okay. Well, it should be all together in about 30 seconds. The rest is simple. Take the little protective plastic cap off of the end here, and then put the spring on the ink cartridge. And poke this in here. Make sure it's all nice and clear. And then this piece we'll just screw in here. And then this we'll just press on. And then voila! There we have it. The Sierra pen kit from Lee Valley in gold. Oh, and also with monkey wood. Now if you're interested in this kit, I'm going to put a link in the comments section as to where you can get one. But you're going to have to supply your own monkey wood.